You know what? You see the best plays from the community right here on 2KT. But I'm going to be honest with you, some of the stuff we see is pretty hilarious.
And we save them for this weekend because it is April.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday night. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. LeBron James has moved past Karl Malone for second place on the NBA's all-time scoring list. Does he envision claiming that #1 spot of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Well, LeBron said, obviously, health plays.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, David. Thank you. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Jaren Jackson is out there with Grant. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Paul George. And it's LeBron in at point. And for Los Angeles, Paul out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Rudy Gobert. And you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who've switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
Brown, good.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Leonard kicks to Paul. Pass to Brown. Here's Gobert. And Capella sends it back. LeBron against Paul. Grant for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Brown outside. Into the lane. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And Brown drops them both. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now, here's Grant. Shoots over Leonard. No good from Grant. Leonard inside. Working on Grant. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Jackson. On the wing, George. He's covered by Brown.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gobert trying to get open. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Paul.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Pass to Capella. Here's Grant. Leonard with the steal. Good work there as it goes.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
LeBron outside. Back to George. Grant outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And here's Gobert following Jeremy Grant's three. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Paul with the ball. Clock at 6. Leonard with no one around. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. James looking around. It's George on the wing. Here's Jackson. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And here's Brown. He has 6. Stolen by George. LeBron left side. Capella trying to free himself up. They get it back, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Leonard, the open look, trains the 19-footer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's George. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Paul. Leonard finds Paul. Over Grant. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
LeBron outside. Feeds it to Gobert. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
LeBron kicks to George. And the pass to Grant. Now here's Capella. Last game he had 13. Clock is at 3. Passes it to James. Over Paul. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against Orlando. Here's Brown, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Now, here's Grant. George passes to LeBron. And George kicks to Grant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Grant's got 6.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Pass to Brown. Over George. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Grant. That one, no good. Empty that time from Leonard.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
The pass to Gobert. Paul outside. Passes it to Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Leonard, the pass to Paul. Over George. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Pass to LeBron. Now here's Jackson. Outside, George. Back to Jackson. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland finds Hield. Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Hield. Fires for three. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Edwards looking it over. Here's Lopez. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, you have to love the energy from Brook Lopez. This guy has got deep inside position, and he accepts the hit like a champ.
Lopez hits them both.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now, here's Garland. Outside Robinson. Smart against Garland. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside Leonard from 13. Chalk up two there. Leonard's got 8.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
While Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip.
And the jam by Leonard.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
We will look back on Buddy Hield's career and marvel at the consistent three-point shooting he provided no matter what team he played for.
And the Clippers making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
That one a little long.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Second free throw, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time, and it wasn't even close, guys.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Clippers leading by 8. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Clint Capella. Jeremy Grant is out there with Jackson. And it's LeBron James. And it's George in at the 2. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. Ball against James. The drive by Paul. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Grant for 3. He can't hit that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Wiggins outside. Now the pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on LeBron James.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep, low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Smart. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Shooting 1.
Free throw, good. Paul.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
No good from Grant.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Brown outside. Higgins outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
LeBron can't get it to go.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Give a step back. Again, Los Angeles.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And no doubt, Coach wants him to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And George kicks to Grant. Back to George. To stop the run. Inside. Here's Jackson. That's tipped.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury, playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. The shot's good from Paul.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Outside, George. drills it from outside. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the range? I mean, that's big-time, limitless range. I tell you, you better check him when he steps over the line.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Clippers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 17-point game. Passes it to Grant. Back to James. Shoots it up. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. LeBron's got his first basket of the night. Clippers leading by 15. Paul kicks to Brown. Back to Paul. Guarded by Jackson. Dishes it to Brown. Here's Paul. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Timeout call for Cleveland. Last year, as we know, the NBA, Doris, named the members of the 75th anniversary team. Any players that were missed that you think should have been on that list?
I mean, the one guy that comes to mind immediately is Klay Thompson, who will go down as one of the great shooters in NBA history. The problem for voters, I think, is the challenge of weighing the accomplishments of prior generations with what we are witnessing today. It is a challenging vote. There's no doubt Klay will be top 100 when it comes in 25 years.
And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers trail by 17. James up top. He's covered by Brown. Jackson kicks to George. James outside. Down low. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, under duress of the shot clock, LeBron James so comfortable taking and hitting these shots. Always calm in those circumstances.
Paul passes to Leonard. Paul looking over the floor. Back to Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, Kawhi understands that the team relies on him for consistent productivity.
Grant outside. Pass to LeBron. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Brown.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Paul with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
George with the ball. Picked up by Brown. George with the bucket.
Nothing you can do there. Paul George has all the tools to rise and fire with a hand in his face.
Leonard against Grant. Brown outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
Boy,
foul.
guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Outside Edwards. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Buddy Hield puts it on the deck, gets the foul call. I'm not sure he was looking for a foul, but he gets one anyway.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hield.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Howard's checked in for the Clippers. Outside Edwards. Back to Paul. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Over Siakam. Good D by Siakam. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 14.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Edwards. And the Clippers miss again. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Garland finds Hield. Here is Edwards. An easy 2 points on the layup. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
And those are the kind of nice inside.
Now he's starting to roll.
There's the pass to Siakam. That's a 2 from Hield. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
And here's Brown outside. The shot that time not on target. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Paul. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Hield outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Garland.
2 minutes.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Robinson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. Wiggins is checked in for the Clippers. Smart comes in for Chris Paul. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson to me a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy and he can be a force.
Hield kicks to Garland. Outside Maxey. Smart against Garland. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Smart. Lopez against Robinson. Outside Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Back to Maxey. Siakam trying to free himself up. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Wiggins dishes to Howard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Garland with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
From 17 feet out.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And through the first half, up pretty lopsided.
41.
Thanks. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break. And now, the two.
Last outing, when he was off his game, he's rounded back into form tonight. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
I like what they're doing offensively.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to be.
And check out who's coming onto the.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Jaylen Brown out there with Chris Paul, and it's Rudy Gobert shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And that one falls for Paul.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
Back to George. Gobert against Capella. Pass to Grant. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 20. That free throw good from Brown. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Grant outside. He kicks it to George. Over Brown. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 12 points for Paul George.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And that one falls for Paul. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Capella covering. Paul passes to Brown. And the rejection by Jackson. In the corner, it's James. To the middle, Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
For Cleveland, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% ultimately.
Shot clock at 5. The 3 from George. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Back to Leonard. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant kicks to George. The pass to LeBron. Some nice passing by. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Passes it to Grant. Looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Here's Paul. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Leonard, the pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. They get it back and finish off by Brown.
Well, can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And here is LeBron to the wing right side. Pass to George from past the arc. And they'll get another chance. Jackson misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Grant finds George. Back to LeBron. They need this. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. Brown outside. Pass to Leonard. Here's Leonard. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The dish to Leonard. The kick out to Brown. Leonard trying to break free. They get the rebound. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, they've been better than
James misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Shot to stop the run. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. 5 points in the game.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Down kicks to Paul. Here's Leonard. Good work defensively by Capella. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Grant the pass to Jackson.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Then for the Cavaliers, Hields, just 5 on the clock. To the paint, high post Lopez. Clippers moving the ball around. Smart misses. Cleveland has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Maxey passes to Garland. The shot comes out, so the Clippers will take it the other way. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Buddy Hield, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Siakam is checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good from Hield. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Edwards against Maxey. Trying to get open is Lopez. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Garland kicks to Capella. Wiggins against Hield. 11 feet out and he hits it. 11 points in the game.
Well, how about the in-between game? Buddy Hield saying, I'm a 3-level scorer, folks.
Passes it to Wiggins. Buries the long-range jumper.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Wiggins kicks to Smart. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the games.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And so, Smart nails both of them.
Well, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Garland, that's for 2. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Hield. Robinson passes to Siakam. Outside, Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Over Edwards. And too long on the shot. And it's Smart with the ball for the Clippers. Here's Wiggins. Siakam pulls it in. Cleveland has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Up and in on the layup. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Outside, Smart. and he uses the glass on the layup.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. Healed against Wiggins. Kicks it out to Garland. From downtown, drains the three-pointer. Garland's got 7 points.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Outside Edwards. Over Maxey. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 14.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Well, staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Siakam is up there with Robinson. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Hield. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Maxey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
That free throw, no good. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Good on the second free throw.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Rose passes to Lopez. Garland again throws. In the corner, Smart with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Maxey against Smart. That's tipped, stolen by Smart.
Get his teammates involved, pretty pass.
Outside Garland. Now here's Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. Free
throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Clippers. Outside Edwards. Wiggins kicks to Smart. Lopez right side. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. The Cavaliers shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Cleveland moving it around. Garland the pass to Maxey. Robinson up top. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Love getting inside and
Mitchell
seeing
Robinson
him invite the contact.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
So we can't get either to fall. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Rose. Takes it off the glass.
Derrick Rose.
Rose has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Healed outside. He dishes it to Garland. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Brooks checked in for Smart.
Clippers, Dylan Brooks.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Garland kicks to Maxey. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Edwards. Brooks finds Rose. Now here's Lopez. Outside Edwards. 4 on the clock. Brooks. The shot missing. Good D by Heel. Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Lopez kicks to Brooks. The pass to Edwards. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit. All good things that can get you ready for action. I'm for it.
Garland kicks to Heel. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, Hield always has the green light from behind the arc. This guy's so efficient.
Edwards dishes to Lopez. Brooks outside. And again, no good by the Clippers. Maxey looking it over. Passes to Siakam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Cavaliers. Quickly comes in for Garland. Clippers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Rose finds Wiggins. Back to Rose. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
Doors in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Maxey kicks to Siakam. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The offensive rebound, McGee. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Healed against Brooks. Back to Edwards. Misses the three.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
On the wing, Hield. Brooks covering. Maxey against Edwards. Maxey, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, with those long strides, Andrew Wiggins so dangerous in transition.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Maxey finds Hield. And it's McGee, it's out the key. That shot. Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Lopez. And he makes good on the layup. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the balance that Brook Lopez has on these kinds of finishes is really admirable. He doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
Quickly the pass to McGee. He feeds it to Hield. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Wiggins against Siakam. Rose, good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside, Maxey. Brooks against Hield. The feed now to McGee. Over Lopez. McGee's shot is off. Clippers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
Taking 2 shots.
Two.
No good on that one.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Dwight Howard's checked in for the Clippers. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Maxey. Hield with the bucket.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Rose kicks to Edwards. Garland against Rose. There's the pass to Howard. Two free throw's coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Game is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Rose kicks to Smart. Back to Rose. Smart passes to Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Howard in the post. McGee's there. Smart finds Rose. Los Angeles with another miss. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Quickly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rose with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Wiggins against Garland. Now here's Wiggins. Defense right on him. Brooks with the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Chris Paul.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Quickly, and the shot is good.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Brooks outside. Overhealed. Brooks misses.
Playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance?
Thank you, David. Great interview. Once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.